If you are looking for growth, if you are looking for transformation, if you are looking to step into your main character era, look no further than The Green Room. DM me on socials to find out more about my all-new community available at just 99 cents a month for my first 100 subscribers. Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back to the Girlfriend's Guide. For those of you who don't know, I'm your host, Kayla, and I am super excited that you have made it back to my platform. For those of you who are returning listeners, hey sis, welcome back. Here in the United States, we just wrapped up Memorial Day, and if you don't know, that means it is the kickoff for summer. So grills are fired up, pools are open, boats are on the water, and day parties reign supreme. And so while this is one of my favorite times of the year, I also recognize that it can be a time of the year where it's really hard to say no and set boundaries, because there is something literally every weekend, somebody's going somewhere, throwing some type of kickback, and you don't want to miss a thing. But setting those boundaries is imperative to promoting our peace. And so in this segment, I am giving you 5 easy ways to say no this summer, or literally anytime. So grab a pen and tag a friend, because it's going to be epic. Okay, number 1, we get to say, thank you, I'm not drinking, Sprite is fine. I don't know where we get off thinking that we have to drink at every single party that we go to, or as party hosts that someone comes in and it means that they have to have alcohol in their hand. So as a party participant, practice saying no. Sprite is fine, I'll have water. Oh, it's okay, I'm not drinking, thanks anyway. You don't have to feel bad, you don't have to explain yourself. Know that you can say no. As a party host, be a good hostess. Have water, have Sprite, have lemonade, have something that is not alcoholic so that your friends who are not drinking don't feel like they have to explain themselves and they don't look awkward when they're ordering, okay? So you can just say no, a simple no thanks, I'm not drinking, and then order what you would like. That will do fine, okay? Number 2, when somebody's asking you to go to a day party, to catch drinks after work, to come over to their house and sit out on the deck, we get to say, I appreciate you asking, I'm not going to make it. This is a final answer. Now, I've said multiple times throughout this segment that we've talked about boundaries that depending on your relationship with the person, you can offer them more information, but you do not have to, because when you get into the habit of offering people more information, it leads them to believe that they're entitled to it, or it gives them the opportunity to offer a counter to your excuse. So a simple, I appreciate the offer, I'm not going to make it, should suffice. Number 3, very same line of thought is, I'm so honored that you asked. I honestly can't commit to anything extra right now. This is when your friend says, hey, I'm going on a vacation at the end of June, or hey, I'm thinking that I need a babysitter for this or that. And you know in your heart of hearts that you're not interested in keeping them kids, or there is no way in Hades that you want to go on vacation with them. I'm not committing to anything extra right now. That is fine. It's a simple way to say no. And if they press, you can say, I'd really appreciate you just respecting my boundary. I'll check my calendar, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do it. And then you send them a text a couple of hours later or the next day, yeah, I knew I was booked up, sorry. That is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Number 4, somebody comes up to you and they're like, oh, I forgot to tell you, we're having a big get together at the house this week. We're having a bonfire. There'll be marshmallows and beer and hot dogs and yada, yada, yada. And you don't want to go. Or perhaps you have plans. Or perhaps you're looking at them like they have 3 eyes and 2 heads. And you're like, what in the world would make you think I want to do that? You get to say, I'm already booked for this weekend. Maybe another time. Now, if you don't want to go with them anywhere ever, do not say maybe another time. But I'm already booked for this weekend. Even if you're booked means that you're going to lay in the bed and read a book or listen to an audiobook or binge watch 1,052 episodes of Love at First Sight. That's your business, sis. But you get to tell them I'm already booked. That's another way to say no. You didn't say no. You just said no. Right? And then lastly, if someone is inviting you to do something that you're not interested in, or someone is asking you to come over, or someone is asking you, we're just going to lunch. Your coworkers, it's a Friday, they're going to hit the patio after work, or they're going to go to lunch together, or you don't want to go. You can say, I know you're going to have a great time, and I cannot wait for you to tell me about it. In other words, I ain't going, sis. So those are just 5 ways that you can say no this summer or anytime. I just know that my invitations go way up this time of the year because your girl is good for a good kickback and a summer dress and shades and all the things. And so I want to make sure that I equip you with some responses for when you get hit with things that you're not interested in doing or you don't have the space for. I love you. I want the best for you. Do not forget Rooted, the Hypermind is kicking off next week. It's a 4-week intensive program where you and I look at your boundary barriers. We map things out and I walk with you through setting boundaries, through finding your voice, through learning how to speak up, and through elevating your life. If you're in, let me know. I will drop the links for Rooted below or reach out on socials so we can talk a little bit more about what it entails. But I cannot wait to see you there. Have an excellent Thursday on purpose, and we will chat in the next one.